Hey, mothers, mom collective, all of my wonderful Empress energy in general. TT is here with a channel message for all of you on this channel. Welcome to Tarot for Moms, where we dive deep into the channel messages that Spirit channels through me on this channel in relation to love, relationship, parenting, singleness, okay, celibacy, whatever that may look like, back and forth relationships, on and off again, clarity, perspective, all those great things. So whenever you are guided to this reading, know that all of my readings are timeless. And if you were guided here, there is a reason for Spirit's message today. All right, let's dive into it. If you guys are returning, welcome back, you guys, to the growing Tarot for Moms community on this channel. It is dedicated to our mother collective, our great parenting, and things of that nature. What that journey looks like through the lens of mothers. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we are already starting off with anxiety. Okay, love is a tricky thing, right? It's a very tricky thing, and I feel like Spirit wants to really complete something, wrap something, make something come full circle, the ebbs and flows, the storms, the ups and downs, and what that looks like and how it translates not only to our love and relationships and companionship with a partner, but also with our connection and relationships with our children. Okay, so let's talk about it. So if you are in partnership, some of you may be already in union. Okay, you may have a compatible partner. You could be a very happy couple. There's a little bit of something for everybody in this particular reading. There's this desire for companionship, harmony, balance, right? Equality, wanting to feel like the roles are not stereotypical or one-sided based off of your gender, right? And this is really transcending that perspective around what that's supposed to look like. And that's what I'm picking up here. How do you balance it all? Like, how do you do what you do? All right, knowing the evil out there, knowing the intentions that are out in the world, it's really difficult as a parent making the right decision when there's no guidebook, there's no rule book. So every last single channel message on this channel is, geared towards helping you bring peace and harmony back into these relationships, these marriages, and cultivating that as a whole, as a unit, as a collective. So let's talk about some resources, right? The ups and downs. We're going to really get into the resources as well, how to adapt, be flexible when you're juggling work life, juggling your parenting life as a parent to child perspective, and how you're juggling your romantic life as well. Okay, we're not even diving so much into the relationships extended to the parenting perspective, like family and friends. We're really diving more into the stresses that come along with finances, right? Achievements, wanting to reach certain milestones in a relationship, and how lies and betrayals can make or break a relationship, especially if you are trying to attract a healthy, loving relationships. The past relationships and how those deceptions of those experiences can also play a role in your perspective moving forward. So Spirit's just channeling through me right now. These are the experiences that have really played a role in the way in which we love, right? As parents, as mothers, it's not an easy thing. Healing from heartbreak, healing from disappointments in love and relationships, or the expectations of what something should have been when your heart guided you towards someone, right? We're always in that space of wanting to know more. What's the purpose? Why is this necessary to know? So if you are looking for love, if you are single, if you are in a relationship, let's see what the channel messages are for all my mothers out there. Okay, let's get into this reading. Letting go. Ooh, Spirit, you coming for our throats today. Letting go of baggage, people, who you're loyal to, where your energy is going. The energy here is really being, it's really being, how do I say this? Traumatized. That's how I feel. letting go of the baggage, closing old doors so you can open a new one. I'm also getting a message that this is also about closing chapters so you can begin a chapter, right? And forgiveness is here. You deserve love. You deserve a lot of love. I am seeing like a lot of single parents are open to love. You are open and optimistic that you will find someone that is, you know, this is a part of one of your achievements, and I can see that success and finance and making sure you're able to maintain that stability while having a relationship is also a priority. So it's positive. It's all this positive door to personal healing and happiness. This is ultimately, who doesn't want, you know, to be able to afford the trips that you could take, be able to go on those family vacations, take care of the needs of your children, and also achieve your own life purpose and grow as an individual so you can continue showing up for all the love relationships that you have. But there is something that Spirit wants me to dive into as far as a decision or direction of where you're going and how you're getting there. And it has something to do with something you have to let go. So let's see. This is an achievement. Luck is on your side here. There is something that you can heal. Okay. Juggling your personal life and your work life here is what I'm picking up on. How to profit off of your losses. Okay, a lot of financial decisions. You have a lot going on with finances. And this is, I'm picking up very strong single energy. Which is interesting because, you know, like as single energy, there's like when you're trying to have a relationship, you guys blend resources, right? And what that looks like from an independent person and coming together as a unit. This is something that Spirit is saying you're going to have to decide how and which you're going to go about it. So you have the energy for both. That's what I'm picking up here. So let's dive into this energy. What does my moms need to let go of? I also heard time lost. So that's one of the things for somebody, letting go of the time that you wasted or feel that you wasted, the lost time that you can't get back. Okay. Letting go of any curses that may have been passed down to you generationally, or that may have been put onto your relationship. There is, the big C word, all 3 C's. Commitment, compromise, and curse. So there is some struggle here, difficulty to commit. All right, there's this, you know, I will let something go before I try to compromise. I'm not changing. I'm not doing any of those things. Been there, done that type of energy. All 3 C's: commitment, compromise, curse. We can reverse it. Curse, compromise of commitment. So there is a curse that comes along with compromise. And a curse is also an agreement. It's the narrative, it's the thought process, it's the energy that we give. Therefore, it perpetuates and binds us to either the obstruction of things or the productivity of things, okay? If you will. It also feels like letting go of something. I can't quite tell if there's a lot going on here. This is like letting go of control as well. Mastering something that's being built. So there is something that's trying to be built, but you can't force this, right? You can't speed it up. You can't make it happen faster. Okay? Rushing the evolution of something is baggage, is resistance. So we have hate, catastrophe, misfortune. So Triumph in real estate. I'm hearing loyalty as well. Loyalty can be also a perpetuating cycle. So let's see what happened. Okay, so you got real estate, wealth, investment. Okay, so you're getting help with like you need to go somewhere, like let go of one thing so you can gain another. Spirit, what happened? What happened in the past here? What happened? There could be a lesson that needs to be let go of, like a forgiveness, okay, in order to reconcile, for those that are wanting to reconcile. What happened here? Okay. So we have deception. Okay. Immaturity, deception, arguing, things like that. There's also like emotional manipulation as well. Like, you know, getting together for like resources, okay? Partnering just to commit for the sake of the children, right? Or partnering just to commit to something because of the opportunity, right? I can feel the tension in this, on this section, and it's really hard to tell which is the right direction to tell you to go towards. I feel like truth is you really don't necessarily know how things are going to turn out. Like you don't know how things are going to turn out. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles here. So let's see. But the overall energy is letting go of something is going to bring some type of success or a big achievement for you. This is also letting go of like this narrative of what relationships are supposed to look like, or how it's supposed to look like, who's supposed to bring home the bread, who's supposed to do this. Okay, there seems to be some situations with like, you know, jealousy, envy, you know, your emotions being too tied in too deeply. Things like that. Hold on. Shoot, I'm getting a damn headache trying to dive into it. So this is a place or a conversation you really don't want to get into because it makes you feel, yeah, like things that you shouldn't be arguing about. It seems like argument here. Okay, so letting go of this. Something that's been constantly compromised on. These are childhood issues here. Generational issues. And having like a false mask and starting over. Or starting something, not addressing these childhood issues. Really sets something up for failure. So making an agreement to work on your childhood issues is a necessary part of confronting that shadow and taking off that facade. It will allow you to be able to commit from a place of strength. There's also something about sexual abuse here. Bad news, broken promises, broken dreams. Someone who does not have a plan for tomorrow. So when you do not have a plan for tomorrow, that's what creates the breakup. You don't know where you're going if you can't look back and see where you've been in your childhood, in your development, in your family. Like what was that person's relationship like with their parents, right? So even if you're single and you're starting to date, Spirit is saying a good place to start is to forgive your parents or to let go of whatever you witnessed your parents go through, so you don't set yourselves up for failure. Letting go of that baggage first, your inner child baggage, letting go of the relationship drama that came from your parents. All right, these are like ancestral things around your stability. Somebody may have grown up in a very unstable home and they feel like it's not shaping their reality, but there is something still there. It's like pins and needles. You may be, you may be aware that these are issues. There's also this concern that, the father of your children, there's also that generational curse as well. Fathers of a sin, right? So if you have children, this is a mother's channel, so you are on a mother's journey. There's that concern of, even though you have let go of that person's parent, right? Even though you've left the father, even though you're not dealing with that person, you still have to deal with the curse that is genetically passed down from the seeds of their father. So they're saying is that letting go of it without acknowledging that that's something that you have to nurture. Like, you pretty much can't run from this aspect of parenting. Okay? And just saying that you could walk away and not consider it is also delusion. It is also self-deception. You can walk away from the person, but you still take the karma with them. You still take the perpetuation of that cycle with them. At one point, you may have thought it was very going to be like the perfect person you were going to be with. You were going to, run off to the sunset. And then, some people may have acquired children through abuse and you didn't really have a choice. I am seeing that as well. But it's like, at some point, you may have tried to compromise and work out that relationship and stay committed to that person because they're the father of your children. Maybe they lied. Maybe they cheated. They had their own issues they had to work out, trying to rebuild themselves. So you may have been trying to hold on to the relationship because you were aware of this, right? But if the childhood issues are never addressed, you may leave the relationship, right? But you still need to come up with a way to heal that trauma. So there is some trauma that has to be healed. Not just for yourself, but for your children. Okay? It's balance that's necessary here. This is real. Like, this is some real shit right here. I felt that. And sometimes we separate in relationships, right? We got to let that person go in order for us to focus on rebuilding ourselves. But now that you've rebuilt yourself, there's still an aspect of this journey that your children need your help with. Okay, that's what I see here. There still needs to be an equal co-parenting. There still needs to be a healthy perspective. And if there cannot be, then there needs to be a good role model for that. Okay, sometimes that's therapy. Okay, seeking professional help. I am seeing these concerns come up. Spirit is concerned about these things. We can focus more on money. We can focus on work and starting over. But that's going to always be there. Right? Because now that child has childhood, you know what I'm saying? Childhood wounds, trauma from the relationship. And you may feel very victorious, like, you know what? I'm good. I'm fine. I got good money. I have a lot going for myself. These achievements are there. But I feel like there's this energy where, like, for those of you that are like, you're not interested in reconciliation, you're moving forward, something that you can never do, you just have to move forward. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But Spirit is still saying, get the child help, right? Get yourself help. Tend to your emotional needs while you're also trying to, achieve financial dreams, goals, aspirations. There's still an opportunity for you to experience good love, a soulmate, a partnership, someone you're really compatible with, a lot of attraction and connection, right? But I feel like that's one aspect of your achievement. But for those of you that are going towards new love, I feel like these are some of the concerns that the new love has. Like, what type of trauma has your child received from their past relationship, and what they're tying themselves to based off of how you've worked it out with your ex. Okay, that's what I see here. How you've worked it out with your ex before they build with you. Okay, this is the divine help that Spirit wants to give you. So let's see what the Archangel Raphael is trying to say to you here. Family. Okay. So this is pretty deep. Optimism. Something keeps disturbing. This is something that keeps disturbing your optimism around, relationship. It's like the ghost from Christmas past. Okay. This card has been coming out a lot lately. Okay. With this, disturbance. Okay. Because I feel like you would, genuinely speaking, I feel like you really would, want to have that family. You really would want to have had the first situation work out. And there is something that's irritating you. It's supernatural, though. I feel like because we have the angels here, your perception of how you view things and how you, view love and moving forward is distorted based off of what you haven't let go of from the failures of the past relationship or the previous chapter of your relationship. Holding a level of expectation is also playing a perpetual role. Okay, so I do feel like they're telling you to seek out if you're married, to seek out marriage counseling, to get some type of coaching or assistance. I feel like this is you seeking help, or you guys needing a mediator to help you sort it out. I've been picking up this energy on this mom's channel a lot, where it just feels like something is emotionally pulling you down, and only you know exactly what that is. But the cards are telling me it's the 3 C's. Control. What you weren't able to control becomes like a curse or something that taunts you, or, what you weren't able to change, prevent from happening, protect from experiences. It's like not forgiving yourself or not repairing that bond. Like, you're optimistic, but it creates like this supernatural phenomena of what you feel like you're doomed to repeat based off of, not having the tools or resources to start a new chapter healthy, or to start a new relation healthy. You know what I mean? But I can see that you want love and you will have a home. It's something about your background that may make it difficult to commit. Some of this may be also commitment issues or commitment phobia. What's this decision in regards to? Confinement. Whew. My head is itching. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoever this energy is resonating with, This is like regretting that you've had children with the wrong person. But why? Right? Or feeling stuck in a relationship like a time you can't go back to. Like, I should have known they were a liar. I should have known they were a cheater. I should have known this. Shoulda, coulda, woulda really disturbs your perspective moving forward. It distorts your reality. And then you become trapped to not knowing what decision to make. Right? Because the responsibility of confinement is saying that responsibility still is there. Right? You still got to show up. Right? You still got to move on. You still got to live. Like, you're about to receive some type of big accomplishment. Okay? I'm seeing you receive some type of house. Getting crystal clear on what it is you want will allow it to come towards you. The disturbances of your mind, that's how I feel. It's the confusion that lingers. But it stems from this curse here. Something happened to someone in their childhood that they just can't shake. And they're ignoring it. And just trying to move on and let go of that to start new. But it's taking it with them. You or them. You or your person. So there's some type of paranoia. Okay, this could also be someone feeling like they don't have enough money to do something. I'm also picking up on this energy, where someone may feel like less than on the inside. They don't know what decision really is right for them. They're really... When something good happens to them, they don't want to get excited about it because they fear that it's not going to last very long. So even, let's say, for example, you move to a new neighborhood. That's a great achievement. You got a lot of money, success going for you. That's a great achievement. When you meet someone that's a relationship, it could be a great relationship, but phobia and fear may set in, and you may tend to be like hearing negative thoughts about, like, it'll never happen for me. This person is going to be just like my past. So this is like, sometimes, when you've been in a relationship that was very immature, toxic, distorted, based off of how you let go of it and process that emotion, prepares you for a good setup in the future. But I feel like what's happening here is there's like a revolving door or a cycle that keeps repeating itself. And then making a decision becomes like a hesitation. I don't know what I should do. Back at square one. I don't know what I should do. So I'm just going to stay put, or I'm just never going to try again. It's like, it's fear of the unknown. Okay? Fear of the unknown. This is why some relationships, it's easier to accept a new car or a better job, but it's harder to go in and do the gook. This is like going in and doing the spiritual work, right? Which is the element that spirit is resting in right now, doing the spiritual work within these collectives, within these areas of life. Let's see the disturbance. Spirit, can you show me what's this supernatural disturbance? What is it exactly? A supernatural disturbance. The Empress. Someone's mother as well. Okay. Okay, so you have someone's mother may have abandoned them. Okay. Left them home a lot. So they like picked up the spirit of, or they attracted the spirit of lack. They attracted the spirit of poverty. You know, this is also something that may be supernaturally passed down, that consciousness level of lack passed down from your mother, from mother to mother, right? They never had anyone, they had a horrible relationship, and so you're trying not to do that. And because you're trying not to do that, you know, you're building off of lack, which distorts your optimism. Okay, there's also a supernatural energy of past lives with someone that followed you into this lifetime, and they could be like a egg bay or a spirit spouse, where they feel like they follow you into every lifetime and that you really belong to them, and they don't want you to have anything if they're not with you. So there's that supernatural element, right? Wanting to delay you meeting anyone new. So let's talk about the irritation. The truth. So this is what's irritating you. Your perception is distorted by a supernatural phenomenon. Queen of Cups. I also see in psychic projections. I also get this energy that this could be this lifetime as well. You know what I mean? Like, say, for example, you know, someone could have been wishing this on you, where they are tapping in spiritually and trying to project thoughts that irritate you and make you sabotage your own relationships. Very, very psychic energy here, making you want to lose hope, trying to irritate your thought. This is thought. I'm also picking up astral projecting, someone astral projecting and like riding a person here. Empress. Competition. This is also like thoughts of someone else taking something that belongs to you and projecting it. I'm also seeing like it just doesn't feel positive. It feels like chaos, distorting your perception. Yeah, manifesting this on you. Okay, like this is like wanting to keep you trapped in fear that you could ever do better or break this trap or this curse. Someone's mother is really disturbing you or trying to disturb you, irritate you, make you argue, fight. You know what I'm saying? Even though you may want something to work, I feel like someone's mother really doesn't like you, and it could be like a curse from a past life. So they're always manifesting against you, trying to attack you in the dark, trying to make you feel like you can't do both. You know what I'm saying? This or that. This could be your mother. Your mother passing down that energy of lack onto you because they didn't have it. They don't want you to have it. You got a lot going on karmically. That cords that need to be cut. So can you show me exactly this curse? The Fool, yeah. This is like, it always starts off like this. The Moon. Mother energy. Someone's mother does not want you to be with somebody. Straight up. They don't want you to be able to find a flow or balance. Because if you make it out on the other side and you have a healthy relationship, then you prove that she could have had it too. So a lot of times this is the projection of your own mother trying to distort your perception around family and what that looks like. Trying to keep you trapped and unsure what decision you should make. And make you hesitate and fear your own wants and needs out of fear of persecution. Yeah, 8 of Cups. They want you to like emotionally detach, let that go, let that person go. They really ain't involved in your love life. Somebody has a mother that's involved in their love life. It's like someone wants you to be like alone and single, confident. You don't need anybody. You just need yourself. You don't need anybody. Okay, that's their thoughts that was passed down to you, or they're still doing this in the form of the flesh. You could have walked away from them, like, I don't even around those people no more, but they're very much living in the supernatural realm. They support you when you have a lot going on for yourself. You're independent, you're confident, you're in your power. But when you try to have a relationship, this mother figure does not want you to have the relationship. I feel like they want to block your love life. If someone has a mother that wants to block their love life, they don't want their daughter to be happy. They may want you to treat your kids a certain type of way as well. Someone's mother has a very dark entity on them. And I feel like at this point, is it really your mother? And I feel like this mother may be financially stressed. They would like to profit off of you. They could have told you, like, you know, you're supposed to take care of your mother, or I was there for you when you were a kid. Things like that. And so you compromise. You know what I'm saying? They want you to feel like your worst fears are going to come to fruition. They could be, you know, a lot of times mothers don't even realize they prey on their own children's downfall, where they're like, watch, I told you so. They know that when they're setting you up for a curse, every time they say, like, I told you so, it wasn't going to last anyway, you should have listened to me to begin with, they're putting themselves in position where they're taunting you. You know what I'm saying? They're taunting you. And truthfully, yes, your worst fear will manifest because they planted the thought in your head. But you don't see it as that because you may feel like it's coming for external to you, but it's the people closest to you that your enemies, really. They don't want to see you succeed and have a happy relationship. Some of you are about to move and you're about to buy a house. They're not really happy for you because you're leaving. You're letting go of them. So a lot of you are letting go of a lot of people and distractions that prevent you from having a healthy, loving relationship, right? They're going to reap what they sown for projecting these things onto you, trying to disturb your peace, your optimism. This is what you love. This is who you want to be with. But when I tell you they're in the supernatural realm, very much in your life, very much not respecting your boundaries because they view you as an opportunity or a meal ticket because you were once their child. So you guys have some parents. It's giving mother energy. That they were very controlling, and because they probably didn't stay with your father, and that's a generational curse right there. They don't want to see you do it or break that generational curse. So unbeknownst to you or anyone else, they may not say nothing at all, but behind your back, they watch you. They may not even help you with your children, or they're not really that helpful. Okay, they're not there to help you. They're not there to invest in you. Some of you, they are, but they only do the bare minimum. You probably got to pay them to help you out with your own children and things like that. And because you've placed some boundaries, I feel like you've blocked this energy. Like out of sight, out of mind. But they are grieving you. 5-5 here. They want you to fight against each other. Fight. And it's because they feel like you're going to be very lucky or very blessed without them. So some of y'all grew up in very karmic family units. Okay? And I feel like you are moving far away from them, and it's scary for them. You have blessings coming towards you, and you're leaving that thought process, that lack consciousness behind, and they feel some type of way. It's almost like they want to be in a relationship with you. I feel like you're healing and you are being successful. And something that you were told or attacked for, or someone could attack someone, or you, or attack your prior choices. Moving forward, you're going to be successful. This is being broken. There's some type of generational curse being broken through you. You're healing some type of trauma, karma, some type of traumatic experience from the past. You're healing it, and it's no longer binding you. And because you're waking up from the dead and your love that you guys have for each other is breaking that curse, all of these people are trying to project. As soon as I'm doing this reading, my mother calls. Confirmation. And they just want to like send out intentions. That's what I feel here. Yeah, reaping what they sown. They're mad that they're reaping what they sown. Okay, you can also have siblings that are doing this towards you. The Chariot, they want to stop by, just checking on you, seeing what you're up to. You know, I love you, I care about you, but that's because you're changing, and that's because you are outgrowing the environment that you were born into, the thought consciousness level you were born into. They feel it on a supernatural level. They feel it. Dang. All right, moms, let's get your last message. For some of y'all, this could even be your person's mother, your siblings, their siblings, all in y'all business. Okay? Doesn't matter if it's new, old, love. You got people in your love life. That is the moral of the story here. People in your relationship love life. They are soulmates. Your family is also considered past life and current life soulmates. They are archetypes in your life for a reason. There's lessons that come along with them. So we have frog. How many frogs have you had to kiss? That's how I feel. Princess and Tiana, okay? We also have that curse if you watch Princess and the Frog. Or you could be in love with someone that was under a curse, or both of you guys were put under a curse. Yeah. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune awaits you. You see how we started this message off? That's the spirit letting me know that we have completed and concluded our channel message. Hopefully this gives you the energy that you need to let go of people, places, and things in order to have the love relationship that you want and break these generational curses that were agreed upon over your life. Bottom of the deck, you have Lion, higher calling. You know you have a higher calling. Now is not the time to doubt yourself. And it says you have within you all the courage you need. Let go. Again, let go of the past. Let go of the past. Letting go. So you're already doing this. And reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Okay? Moms, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.